Hello everybody and welcome back to Spintires Mudrunner, and in today's episode we're touring Mount Logmore. I like the pun. Alright, see big cap, bits, roof trunk and a spare wheel. And yeah, we got the Hummer today. Alright, nice area. Let's see, where will I go first? Let's see, where shall I go? Over this way, simply because it's the first one, and then I'll work it out when I get there. I don't expect this to be anywhere near as quick or nimble as the Blazer, but I was sort of toss up between this and the F-150. I mean, if this thing really sucks, I can always just swap to the Blazer, but I don't think it will. You know, I'd assume this is a lot better off-road than the other one. Although it is still a one-star vehicle, so there would be limits, obviously. The end of the county-maintained road. Yeah, it just did go completely to wreck and ruin. I mean, although this thing isn't really that bothered. I mean, I didn't even have to put the diff lock on, let alone four-wheel drive. This is quite a nice vehicle, actually. Of course, we'll have to see how it copes with the really hardcore stuff before we make an informed decision. Yep. Small town America. Looks like they need some of the lawnmower. Yeah, getting some opposite lock. Yeah, I think I'll just stay on the road for now. Probably up that one on the right. Knowing my luck, but I guess we can put this thing to the test off-road. I don't think I'm going to need any of this, but might as well. Really? I took damage just leaving the garage. From what? I do not know. It's up there, isn't it? Yeah, I might be able to sneak up there. Oh well, let's put it to the test. And remembering, this is a base game truck, so, well, for the DLC, so obviously it's not going to be super hardcore like one of Banksy's mods, or ones that I tend to use the most because they're high performance and can vault a map in a single bound, which is generally necessary. Although I might do a few mod tours in this. This is actually quite capable. So is the Blazer, actually. So yeah, I just conquered the mountain. Now I think I might come back around this way, and there's an F-150 over here actually. Just stick to this road and hit these three here. There, you've got a skidder. Now we shall ease our way down the side of this. You've got to be careful of the rocks because they do damage. There's a little trail here to follow. Yes, I think it is. I'm not actually going to follow it though, because I can just come straight down here. I mean, I'm going downhill, this isn't really hard. When you play as much Spintires as I am, you become a pretty good judge of just how bad things will get. And this is actually quite a decent vehicle, really. Now, of course, I do have to try some of those things, like the forwarder and the skidder and all that sometime. I think I would have obviously put them to the test somewhere. I'm not sure, on Seashore or on one of these. I might still stick to one of these for testing the American vehicles. might. I normally do them on Seashore simply because it's a convenient way of doing it, plus if I do them all on the same map, the results sort of add up, I suppose you could say. You know, like you can compare them. I mean, if I picked a different map every time, you couldn't really compare one to the other. It's also why I test the harder vehicles on the Flood. Also a good way to see if they're any good, because that's one of the, out of all the stock maps, it's probably the best for putting vehicles to the extreme test. Yeah, let's just stick that in 4-wheel drive and go for it. I mean, the fuel consumption ain't bad, so why worry? Compared to some vehicles which are where the setup will be doing 15-20 litres a minute, but that's the price of performance, really. Although this feels a lot more capable than the old UAZ. Of course, it's not as nimble amongst the trees as the Blazer because it's wider. And let's face it, the Hummer is a wide boy. Okay, let's get up here. Alright, I need to go back down to the road. So I'll just come down here. Anyway. These maps probably aren't as super challenging as, I don't know, like the River and the Flood and whatever they call them now. I still remember them by their old Spintires names. The Crossing and Deluge or whatever they are now. But those ones are sort of back into Siberia where things tend to get a bit hardcore. I mean, I remember seeing something on YouTube. It was a clip from show someone had made of ice road trucking in the far east of Russia, and was certainly a whole other level of dangerous compared to what they do in Canada and Alaska. But I suppose it's a case of it's even further off the beaten track, whereas a lot of the stuff in the States is running to big mines and stuff. So there's a bit more money in the kitty to make a decent winter road. Still, I like this map, it's very detailed. I also like the way that this vehicle doesn't feel like it's about to tip over at the slightest notice. Mind you, considering how wide the Hummer is. Yes, there's a bison. I think I will come back down this dirt road simply because it's convenient. Plus, if I just go blasting the whole way down a paved road, it's probably not as fun or as compelling to watch. Whereas bombing down a narrow trail like this, much more entertaining, especially if I inevitably stuff up and make a mess of it. There are a lot of rocks and trees in that to wreck against. Oh, see what I mean? Alright, anyway. This map actually feels a bit easier, though I think it's probably because this thing feels like it's a little bit quicker at this than the Blazer. I suppose on the mud it doesn't seem to be bothered so much. Alright, swampy spot. Alright, I suppose it's time to exercise a bit of caution. Right. I think the best spot is over where that grass is. That's normally a pretty good solution to that'll be shallower over there. This does cope with the mud a little bit better than the Blaze. I suppose it's got better tyres or something. Did not take any water damage, though I got pretty close. I did have to winch out of it because, well, it's a bog. Alright, that's the last one. So yeah, there's a sort of flooded area in the middle, and there's probably quite a bit to it actually. Let's carry on up here. Obviously these maps aren't as liberally covered in watch points as many of the mod maps. Alright, let's come up here. And yeah, this has proven itself to be quite a capable vehicle. Now, will it make it over this edge? Maybe, maybe. Yep. Now I will go left, probably left back to town. Maybe over and look at those freight liners and all that. Yeah, that's probably more entertaining. We have a few minutes. And yeah, obviously I'm on the controller, which doesn't help. Wasn't really planning on recording Mudrunner tonight. I actually had something else on planned, but I guess it's just a case of that's. Hang on! Yeah, they're nice. Anyway, I better go. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel for more daily videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Spintires Mudrunner.